Chloe is the suckiest boss ever, and Jane kind of hates her publishing job. But then she gets a $50,000 book deal and quits her job. She may or may not have also called Chloe a
Petty, mean-spirited bitch.
But then Jane finds out that she'll only get her money in installments. Somebody needs her job back, so she goes to Chloe's spin class and begs for her job back. Chloe says she can have it back if and only if she gets Gary, the disgruntled author, to sign with them again. But then Raph tells her to take the open lounge manager job at the Marbella instead, since Chloe sucks so darn much. Jane says she doesn't want to go backwards, but Raph promises he won't let her get stuck there. So now Jane is a lounge manager, and a damn good one too. Meanwhile, Scott's body was found on the Fairwood property and not the Marbella. Woo! Petra dedicates a fountain to beloved Scott, heavy on the sarcasm, beloved Scott, to throw suspicion off the Marbella. And it works. Everyone thinks Chuck and the Fairwick had something to do with his death now, but looks like Petra isn't too happy with that either. Chuck says he doesn't want her help though, and that she shouldn't worry about anything other than the sex they have. That doesn't stop Petra. She finds evidence that shows that Scott was drunk and most likely drowned after going for a swim. Scott's death is ruled an accident, and Chuck wants to take Petra out on a date. And here's a plot twist. Petra feels guilty because she moved Scott's body onto the Fairwood property. And now we get to Rogelio, who not only knew that Zoe was going to be cast as the evil ex on his reality show, but also gave it a green light. I guess their truce is over then, because Zoe kicks Rogelio out. Rogelio gives an apology basket to Jane, and one to Abuela, who then whips his priorities into shape. Earlier, Darcy had promised Rogelio that she didn't send the tape to Zoe, and I believed her. Rogelio didn't though, and finds out that he was right. Rogelio then goes to Zoe's studio and tells her he did what he did because he'd been jealous of Zoe and Bruce just moving in together. He wanted to hurt her. Drama! Meanwhile, back with Jane, we find her slapping Dennis, Michael's BFF. But why? Were they a thing after Michael? Just kidding, they were just reminiscing about him. Well, that's what Jane was doing. Dennis, on the other hand, had another motive. Jane hates his guts now and slaps him once, twice, 50 times. And LOL oops, Dennis's hand slips and he hits her back. Mateo, in his infinite wisdom, advises Jane.
Did you use your words?
Jane and Dennis talk it over, and she finds out Dennis was actually trying to clear Michael's name. He accepts Jane's apology and tells her she's welcome to pummel him whenever she feels the need. Oh, and let's not forget about Zen Raphael. He's finally decided to be a full partner in the Marbella again. Also, his girlfriend is everywhere, but everyone keeps forgetting she's there. It's weird. So when Jane became the new lounge manager, she actually took Elvis's job. He sucked at the job, but Raphael refused to take Petra's advice and fire him because unbeknownst to everyone until now, apparently he was jail buddies with Raph. He's now working in maintenance and all is well. JK, that was a joke. Elvis and Raphael are actually in cahoots about Scott's murder. That's right, it was actually a murder. I guess then Raphael was a joke too.
I'm done, Darcy.
You can't quit. You signed a contract.
I'm being sued for $10 million for breach of contract.